In the place of prayer, you receive revelation. And when that revelation comes, you begin to do according to the precept that was shown you. That's what Jesus said. The miracles that you see me get is because I do what I see my Father do. So in the place of prayer, he is receiving revelation for the work. He writes it down and he comes and do what God shows him to do. Faith without work is dead. Glory does not happen. You prepare for glory. Say, prepare me a habitation. When God anoints you, the anointing will lead you to preparation. Because without preparation, there will be no glorification.
God has commissioned Apostle Claude Azangise to spread the fire and presence of the Holy Spirit in the heart of every young person, making Christ the ultimate personality in their life. Get set for a word that will set your heart on fire for God and grant you dominion over the affairs of life.
Right from the beginning, God called only one person. You know that whenever since God went down to the soil to create Adam, he's never gone to the soil again. He's never gone to the soil again. One is all you need. The next time he wanted to go back, he didn't go to the soil, he went to the same man and picked the woman. Amen. So one is all you need. And then, later, just a few chapters afterwards, then comes Noah, and then God looks at the situation, he's going into chaos, and then he just picks another. Let's do it again. Then in the whole process, he picks another Abraham. Then he says, let's do it again. Over and over again. God is so, but then people say, something is happening in Africa, unfortunately. Where nowadays everybody wants to be the one standing in front. But God has also not called everybody. But the true people who are standing in front, sometimes they don't even want to stand there, but they realize that God has called them. What can they do? Amen. So find your place, and which leads me to the first thing that normally affects people that who want to follow. But let me explain the following thing here, because the following thing is not something like. Let me say that following is not demotion. Following is not demotion. You see the word following. It's like, somebody's going. Normally you go to government institution, especially in Ghana. I don't know about Gambia. It's like, he's going. We don't know what's happening. Do you know what's happening? He is the boss. But you all have little paths to follow. What do you think? Yeah, you have a place to play. And so I'm explaining that as the basis of what I'm going to say. So don't feel that the following thing that I'm talking about is, I'm saying it within the context of the fact that you are the one that God. Okay, the typical example is Aaron and her holding the hands of Moses. So what is happening? So what can you say? Look at Aaron, look at her. What is happening? If they are also contributing their energy, if they leave it, the thing goes down. So you can't really. So Moses is the guy. All of them are holding his hand. So Moses can say, oh, it's my hand. But, truth be told, they also need. So somebody say, why is it not my hand? Why shouldn't I also be the one who lifts my hand? Your hand is involved, but your hand is holding someone's hand. At the end of the day, your role is, we all like it because the face, it's nice. But there are burdens that the responsibilities that also come from that place that you may have not been equipped to be able to what? Handle. So the 5 things. Let me go on. Hallelujah. Number 1, coldness. If you have been called to follow, It's one of the major things that hold you back. Is just you'll be there and you just realize that the fire that you want to move on with, you are starting on fire, but it's going down. You can go for revivals. You can go for some. Maybe you had some fasting, and after the fasting that day, when we opened the prayer time, everybody was on fire for Jesus, and the fire of the prayer was on that day. Oh, if anybody made a mistake and touched you, you'd be on fire. But after some few days, it's as if the thing is leaking. It happened to a guy called Nehemiah. See, to build anything, you will need people. You can't do the man of God can't do it. But what happens? I've seen something that is as if, man of God, it's as if the vision leaks. It's as if when people catch the vision, it's as if there's a place that it leaks through their body. I don't know how it happens. But the coldness is coming from one thing. It's coming from personal relationship with God. I will tell you. Now, that is it. The coldness is coming from personal relationship with God. Now, company fire is not fire. Amen. Company fire is no fire at all. When we come together and we are praying and we are on fire, that fire is not your fire. It's the company fire. When you go, it will not go with you. The true fire is your fire. Amen. So bring your fire and let's all put our fires together. Otherwise, when you are cold, you cannot help the vision. When you are cold, you can't help the vision. The coldness starts in a very, very little ways. Now, if you look at the story of Jesus Christ, he had the 12, then he had the 3, then he had the 1, right? So John, Peter, James, and John, then the rest of the 12, then all the 12. How did he do it? Each time he met, when he was going to the Garden of Gethsemane, he took what? Peter, James, and John. But he couldn't even pray for one. He couldn't even sustain the vision for even 1 hour. Jesus came and said, so you guys can't even pray for 1 hour. And I'm sure when they had corporate meetings, and I went to India, it's amazing the way they one church, the way they pray. We fell in love with the prayer. I said, wow, I can pray for 3 hours here without stopping. Your prayer is nice. But when they leave you, pray on your own. No fire at all. Every one of us should have our own personal relationship with God. Catch. You have a vision. Yes, the man of God has given the man of God a vision, but you must also catch a revelation of your part of the vision. What is my role here? What has God called me to? Everyone must have their own. If you don't catch that personal revelation, you will always have problems. You always have problems. Because, you see, Christianity is such a way that you must have your own personal life. Now, and when Jesus Christ came out, he told them in Matthew 26:41 very clearly. He says, you guys, watch and pray that you do not enter into temptation. There's temptation that will affect everyone to the extent that if you don't have your own personal time of prayer and watching God's word to make sure that your prayer is going according to his will, you'll be tempted. And when you tempt you are tempted, you are good. You see, the thing about the devil is that the temptation is always coming. You can't stop it. If there's one thing that is sure, you will be tempted. And the temptation will come, and when it comes, temptation doesn't come to affect company fire. Temptation comes to affect individual fire. And so if you don't have your own personal time of prayer and fellowship, you see that instead of this meeting and catching fire and chasing after the sheep, you spend the time rather every day. I remember the first time, we learned a lot as we went to the mission. So now we are putting a lot of guards for when we are going for missions. Because remember, the mission we went to 2011, we went to South Africa. Mission and settling barriers. You can believe somebody fighting with a fish. Look at the body we raised because of fish. Telling people, wake up. How? This is fish. Someone says fish is chicken. Fish is chicken. All the way to South Africa. That's what we came to fight over. Oh. You watch the leader. You need the leader. I'm not fighting over the fish. I said, I don't care what it is. But as we learned, we measures to make sure that if we look at you, you don't fit you. You are always depending on everyone else. You don't have your own. When it's time for the mission, you just you can't afford to go and afford it. It's too expensive. If it's not even expensive economically, it's expensive spiritually. We carry ourselves to South Africa. Look at the way young people were suffering in South Africa. Then we go, then we are fighting over fish. There's a lot of people. You don't know this, you go to some places. Fighting over petty things. Because they themselves don't have any, they are not connected to God personally. Connected to God personally. If you are not connected to God personally, you'll be cold. When you are cold. You can't push it. I know a lot of us. I'm not saying be perfect. Remember, that's not what I said. All I'm saying is that have your own relationship with God and hear from God. Now, when you hear from God, I was in EY. That's actually where the guy who took me to EY, when he took me to EY in Ghana, when he took me there, he saw it in another way. But I was wanting to be there. This is what I have actually been looking for. So I drew very close to the family of God. Yes, I drew close to him. I got many wonderful things that continues to bless me today. A week today, this man of God was in my house. We organize, I keep saying, we find interesting ways by which we want to, my wife and I, we want to meet him. We just wanted to hear him speak into our lives. As you draw close to God, to God Himself, you hear Him talking to you about who He has called and why He called the ministry. To the extent that when people could not even understand where the ministry was going, God gave me a new light, and I was helping this man of God in that direction. You heard me talk about the US that I went to 2003 to when they brought it to him that select somebody who can come and do something for us, for young people in the USA. The guy who took me there, he was even a leader than I was. But he selected me because the guy was the leader by position. I was closer by proximity and intimacy. Amen. Because when I got there and I spent time with God, God revealed to me who this person is. I realized that this is a special man of God that God has blessed me to rely with for the rest of my life. He is the one, he and the rest of the world who cancelled me. It's a revelation. If you are not close to God, you can't see. You will see the leader as a human being, and you would even start seeing all of his faults. Which leader is not doesn't have a fault? Which leader doesn't? Second is familiarity. Amen. I pray that God will help me to explain this one. Well, this one I can. Some of you can get me wrong. I pray you don't. God calls a man, but the man that he calls is his servant. But his servant is not. When you cut his body, you are going to see blood. Blood will also flow. He's a normal human being. I dare say, I wish I could, but I can't. I dare say that he does the same thing that he will do. I can't say all those details. Normal thing. He eats. Comes out in a very fantastic way. Surrounded with pomp and pageantry. So these are all the things. One of the things that Muslims can get about Jesus Christ is that the fact that we say Jesus was a human being. One time I was listening to one Muslim prayer. He says, "Do you mean Jesus went to the toilet?" Why not? Why not? But one time you could go knock on the door. He says, "Hey, I'm the one here." Peter, wait. Wait, I'm here. When I finish, then you come. Oh, Papa, sorry. I've been taking someone like Judas Iscariot. That was one of the things that worried the guy. This guy that goes to the toilet, you are coming to pour a whole week a few moments. Come on. He's a human being, Yeah, I've been with him. I've seen him bare-chested before. I'm telling you. He's a human being. Forget it. It's the core. But the good news is that familiarity works in the way that as the more you see, and I understand why some men of God, you can't see them. They won't let you see them. When it comes out, only few people can see him. When it comes, he must come in a certain way. You are the people that have caused men of God to wear different colors of shoes and suits. If you wear normal suits, you can buy. You see him. All type of way. Then it makes there must be some fear. But if only we could do that better than ourselves. Clear the and the people like John, who treasured the relationship they had with God, Jesus Christ. He was close, and the proximity and intimacy was on a higher level. No wonder there was one of the guys that lasted for a very long time. Instead, there was some small envy there. When Jesus spoke to Peter, told Peter, Charlie, this is what you are going to die. He said, how about those guys? How about John? Jesus said, cry, oh, cry. That one is not your matter. It's not your matter. I pray that our eyes will open to this and see that You see, if you see the call that God, and I'm saying, yesterday as I prayed for also, I saw that I almost wept I had to put some control on myself. Just realize that it's like God has called you and you are standing at a very important threshold. And through it was like I saw many people who were holding on to you. Like it's like I don't know. They are like, we don't have anywhere going. Oh. You better stand up. You have nowhere going. And familiarity will make, if you are following, I knew maybe when you didn't, you were not close to our way. And that's why I like, friends. As we were talking, you see that he's still in a very high anointing. See that as you realize that, no, this one is someone that God has, and that's what the Bible talks about. You see, it starts with our own family. It says, honor your father and mother. Why? Because these are the people that God has placed in charge of you. So that if you dishonor them, there are a lot of blessings that are coming through that way. You will not receive it. Hallelujah. May God open our eyes so that we will be people that are following because we know that God Himself has called us for amazing exploits, which we have never imagined. But it is through this person that God has called to, and that as we see God doing the exploits through this person, we can challenge ourselves to realize that no, it's powerful where God is taking us. In Jesus' name, amen. Familiarity. And I know familiarity is very deceptive. For example, for someone like my wife, she's always fighting familiarity. One way she fights it, and I love that her for that. She has decided that each time I'm speaking anywhere, for someone like me, I can preach a message, the same message for like every message that I release, because we are in about 10 to 12 universities, I can preach that same message for about 10 or 12 times. And everywhere I'm going, I go with her. Now imagine you have heard one message for about 10 times. I had a certain personal assistant. Now I've released him to go to Bible school. You know what he was doing? He knew all my message to the extent that just when I'm about to open my mouth, then he will continue the sentence. Then I told him, you will not sit in front again. Move. What I'm about to, he knew everything I was going to say. So when I start an example, and you did it, and you went to, one time I wanted to shout at him. So my wife does that, every time she will write. It's not that she's also picking a book and writing fake things. She's writing. It's 10 times I'm writing. It's 10 times, yeah. It's 10 times, but I'm writing. All right. I myself, I get tired of my own message, but she's writing. Because everybody wants to, because what we do is that, and we release it now, but all the countries I can't go, they take the recordings and then people also put it. But then, 10 times, every time, then I release another one, then I go. All around the country. You know everything that a person is going to say. But decide that it is fresh for me. Amen. And the vision is live and alive. The third thing. Now, it's a very interesting one. Now, when people are following, there's something that happens to people. And it's a normal thing that, like I was saying it earlier. The vision. Okay, so let me just mention the point is leaking of the vision. Leaking of the vision. Every organization, the thing that separates two people is the thing that separates two organizations or two ministries is vision. The vision is the mental picture that God released in the vision, or the assignment, or the agenda for the vision. And no two ministries are the same. You know, when I was growing up, you know one of the things that I was surprised by? There was in our neighborhood, there was another family that was living right opposite our house. They also cooked the same food that they cooked. Let me give one of the simple foods that they were cooking, which was beans. They cook beans. We cook the same beans in our house. But when I eat it from that family, it tastes different. I always wanted to know why. So one day I want to stand there and look, how do they cook their beans? The same way they wash it and they put it, but it tasted different. I don't know. It happens in Ghana for food like wache and things. You put wache in your house, you never get what's outside. I don't know how it always happens. You try, you don't get the same taste. I don't know why. You can't buy that woman's own. It's the same, right? But how does that do the thing? It's different. That's vision for you. Sometimes even simple timing of when to put in the oil. Somebody waits for the oil to look in a particular way. And now, you know all this now all these guys are coming to Ghana. KFC came, Burger King have come. And they are opening branches all across. I know McDonald's will be following. But this KFC guy is some herbs, 1 or 3 herbs that he will just combine. And that is the secret. Those herbs, the chicken is the same, and the herbs. And because of the herbs, people are paying thousands of dollars for the herbs. You can franchise and they give you the herbs. Wow. That's vision for you. Vision separates ministries. And when the vision comes, God brings it in a unique way. But vision, like now, we all know Coca-Cola, don't we? Now, if we all know Coca-Cola, why is Coca-Cola still advertising? Because Coca-Cola has a way of leaking from your system when you know it. When you get to know Coca-Cola, it starts leaking from your system. So they have to remind you, Coca-Cola. They are simply telling you, we are still alive. I know Gambia is known for Bimto, right? Are they still there? See, some of you don't know whether they are there or not because they are not advertising, all right? Yeah, you are not sure. Are they there? Are they there? In the same way, sometimes you are there. You look up and you don't feel that awake is there or not. Is awake. I am. What's your role? You are the music director. So as a leader, one of the things that you are doing, as you are there, you need to understand that the role you have is a unique role in your own mindset. And that must be your own Coca-Cola, which you must be feeding on each and every day. And all of us must have a unique way that we have presented what we are doing, and it should be clearly written down in our own story, so that you can be looking at it all the time. Now, if you understand the fact that vision can leak, then you must learn how to plug the holes. There are 3 ways by which you can plug the hole, the leakage that flows. Number 1 is to plug the hole, you must be doing what you have been called to do every day. Every day. Even if there's no meeting that day, do something about that thing. Do something about it. I don't know what role you have. Do something about it. Do it every day. Do it every day. Do it every day. Every day. Every day. Do it. Do it every day. Don't leave one day, even though we don't have, today is the awakeless day, my freeless day, it will leak. I'm telling you, do something about it every day, every day. If it means hashtagging it somewhere in something that you are posting, spread it around, let the thing speak back to you. Write it somewhere, let it speak back to you. Amen. Write it and let you know. God, that's what God told Habakkuk. Huh? Write it. Write it somewhere. If you mean some of your posts, make sure that you hashtag it. Somebody will ask you, what is awake? You explain. You see that day something will. Because I'm telling you, it will leak. Remind yourself of it. The second way to make sure that you are not, that you plug the vision hole, is to make sure that constantly you are talking good about it. Speak good about it. Speak good about it. Speak good about it. Every day when you see, people are going to talk some bad things about it. But speak good about it. Whether you believe it or not. Amen. Whether you are angry or not. Amen. Because not every day that you'll be happy. Amen. Someday the meeting will be about you. You'll be blasted. That day when you are going, you say, awake, are they alive? Oh, it's a very good, wonderful. Somebody say, doesn't it sound fake? It's not fake. Reality is what you mean. You make it. Amen. Otherwise, that day, everything will leak. When they mention awake, you say, asleep. Talk good. Speak good about it. My friend works in the Coca-Cola factory in Ghana. There's no water there. The whole of them, there's no water. There's no water. There's only Coke. If you want water, you must leave the company, walk very far. The Coca-Cola must be in your brain. The day Gladys told me, I said, these people are wicked. Yeah, you must like it. Yeah, there's no water. Everywhere, Coke. Drink it. If you want, you are thirsty, drink Coke. Wow. Yeah. It will leave your mind. Do you know you can work in Coke and forget about Coke? Oh, it happens all the time. Don't you know people are working for God and they don't know God? Yeah. Maybe a lot of these things. It has become rituals. He doesn't know God. He has studied the thing. It's here. It's not here. Amen. And the last way to make sure that it doesn't leak from you is to make sure that you yourself have an understanding of it. Have an understanding. You get an understanding of it, even if you are not understanding. Make sure you find something that you understand about it. Get an understanding. In order getting, get understanding. Understanding is important. Why am I doing what I'm doing? Why am I doing what I'm doing? Very important. If you don't have why, a lot of people don't have any understanding. If you don't have any understanding, you can't last. So that the understanding days will help you to be able to, on the days that you don't, for example, now I'm giving you one of them, for example, with my wife. The vision, I understand that I married her because I know that God said I should marry her. So even in days where I don't feel like marrying, and there will be many days like that. Are you surprised? Looks so nice, eh? So many days. You look at and you don't feel. Understanding that keeps you going. I understood it. I wasn't mad when I made the decision. I understood what I was doing. Otherwise, that issue have a conviction. And the conviction is coming from the place of understanding. It's not that you are yes, maybe there's the issue about fanaticism where you are just excited, you are a fan. But get something, a reason why. Otherwise, on some days when some people meet you, it's likely that they may kick you out of you because when they start making some sound arguments, you may lose the ground. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Oh, I feel that we are going to another level. Hallelujah. I feel we are moving to another level. Now, the next one that I want to talk about is lack of conflict resolution. Conflict resolution. Now, let me read James chapter 3. Something very important. You can turn with me. James chapter 3. Okay, let me read from 13 to 18. Who is wise? Who is a wise man and endued with knowledge among you? Let him show it out of a good conversation with his words and meekness of wisdom. But if ye have bitter envy and strife in your hearts, glory not and lie not against the truth. This wisdom descended not from above, but it is from earthly, sensual, devilish. For where envying and strife is, there is confusion and evil work. But that wisdom is not from above, but above. But the wisdom that is from above is first pure, then peaceable, gentle, and easy to be entreated, full of mercy and good fruits, without partiality, without hypocrisy. And the fruit of righteousness is sown in peace of them that make peace. Somebody shout, conflict resolution. Now, the world, someone defined Christianity like, how many of you know porcupine? You know the porcupine, right? Okay. You don't know the porcupine. You've seen one. Oh, I'm not saying you have you seen one before. I'm just saying, do you know it? Do you know that animal? Okay. What is significant about it? The spikes. Now, Christianity is like porcupines. In fact, the thing about, I wonder how porcupines mate. But someone has described the Christianity like porcupines, that when we come together, we poke each other. And we also leave each other, we freeze to death. Where 2 or 3 people come together, it's a very high tendency that we step on each other's feet. The Ashantis in Ghana, which is the largest tribe, the Akan group. Now, they have a very interesting proverb that says, the teeth and the tongue fight all of the time, yet they still speak peace. How many of you have bitten your tongue before? You were chewing, and how many of you have bitten the side of your cheek before? When you were enjoying the meat. Everybody says, what's up? I'll be very surprised that no one here has stepped on anybody's toe before. I'll be very, very surprised. And I'll be very surprised if Apostle has not stepped on anyone's toe before. On the head, not even the toe. Oh God, how many people have gotten angry with me? And let me quickly say this. If the man of God in the house manages to, step on somebody's toe, that's what Absalom was doing, standing at the gate. When anybody is standing, so don't know you can do it. Another thing. It's not easy to be, it's always easier to become the associate pastor, they say. You, you, can only calm down people's nerves. But But when you are the one, you have to be the one to say the very bad things. And you can easily become a bad person. When else you see the verse that we read? Bitterness, envy, anger, sensuality. All of those things do not belong to the body of Christ. In the body of Christ, we must forgive quickly. And if you have any head, talk about it. First to the person that did. Now, thankfully, we have Mama Cecilia here. If you feel that the man of God is too much, she will help you to get close. Amen. Now, Mama Cecilia is also saying that. What do I do if I'm the one? No, you sort it out in the house. Amen. Forgive quickly. If you are hurt here today, forgive quickly. Somebody hurt you here. Because Daniel hurt you. Forgive. Move on. If somebody does something to you, forgive quickly. Who is nurturing anything against someone? Forgive quickly. Conflict is normal. You get angry at some things. But it doesn't mean, if the anger doesn't even come. See, anger, a lot of us think that anger is a bad thing. It is not. Anger is a tool, like a hammer or a knife. When I pick it, I can use it to cut onion. And we all enjoy a good stew or something. But if I pick it and go and put it into someone's stomach, that's me. It's just a tool. When you pick it, anger is good. So I use anger all the time. There are some things that unless you become a little angry, people will not get the message. That's why animals use it. Even a common chicken. Nowadays people don't live with chickens, so they don't know. Each time I give this example, people don't relate. How many of you have seen a chicken that has given birth to chicks before? When you are getting close, what does it do? It lifts up the wings, and then you small chicken starts coming in a certain way, in an aggressive way. You realize you get the message. You go back. And if it's a dog, you get the message. Say thank you, sir. Sorry, I wasn't coming here. You get the message. By human nature, God has designed us in such a way that we understand that there's another language called anger, which must be spoken from time to time. That makes, you see, people end up looking at what you can be angry about. If people don't know what to get angry about, they don't know you well. You must know what you must. Yeah, I know there's a compliment. People say, "Oh, I've never seen him angry." It's a good compliment, but we don't know you very well yet. Everybody must have a certain limit that we use to draw a line. And as a leader, he needs to sometimes show you what the limits are and where we can't go beyond. If maybe that day, imagine yesterday's service. The choir, after the time the choir was supposed to sing, just 3 people were here, and just when they were singing, then somebody rushed, one of the choir members rushed. What song were you singing? Sorry, I'm making you sing this song over and over. Yeah, someone like me. Someone like me. They won't finish and they call the leaders meeting. That's okay. So, but what you are doing is not fine at all. Instead of coming to the meeting, look at what you do. Don't do that to God. He is not happy. God is in heaven. Look at how sad he is. He's sadder than I am. Look at Now, you know that last time I was there and I caught a revelation, I realized that when you enter a place and you see how orderly the people are, you see what the leader gets angry at. Anger is such a wonderful language. Everyone understands. There's a church in Ghana. One of the big churches is called ICGC. When Dr. Mesa Otagon is speaking, nobody there get up even if you are dying. Everyone knows it. Precious will make during praise and worship. And then he's introduced. Sit for the next 30 minutes or 1 hour. And he finishes, he's released. Everything is over. And in the process, they tell you that don't get up and you get angry. Or they tell the ushers, you usher, if somebody gets up in your lane, be prepared. After church meeting, something horrible is going to happen to you. It's not a bad thing. It just simply means things must go in a particular way. And my darling is always telling me that it's as if I have an eye to see. It's like I know how the thing is supposed to have been. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's like helping. So don't get angry. And also within ourselves, I know sometimes you can be relying on somebody. You were supposed to have brought the keyboard. You didn't bring it early, so it affected me. The laptop, when I also brought the keyboard, when I brought the keyboard, the extension cord was also there. The guy who brought it, I called him. So then that becomes, and when the anger comes on the guy who didn't bring the organ, then he also passes it on. It's a chain reaction. And sometimes it becomes quite small. And the key here is just two things. Number one, forgive quickly. Forgive quickly. And number two, talk about it. Let's talk about it. Not in an angry way, but in a way that can help you to sort it out. Then the last one. There's a last one, but there's a bonus one that the Holy Spirit brought to my spirit. The shepherding burden. The shepherding burden. The shepherding burden. Although you have been called to be a follower, within the place that you have been called to follow, you are also a leader there, and you are also the vision bearer there. So you are supposed to multiply where you have been called to. Amen. So, what is your position? What? Arm leader. What does that mean? You have various arms. What arm are you leading? Good. So within that evangelism part, you are supposed to also have people that you are also bringing in. And some people are good followers until the tax has been called upon them to now become people who are also giving birth to people. You are good in yourself until you have been called to now become a leader of other people. Nobody likes that. Many people don't like that. Because they start realizing that the pain that they saw you go through, now they also have to go through the same thing. And they realize that I am comfortable with myself, but not with everyone else. They start realizing that, hey, leading people has not been easy that much. Somebody's leading 100 people, and leading 100 people, you are always criticizing him. Now they're giving you 4, and you can't even get them to come for meetings. You can't. You're like, hey, the guy promised me he was coming. He said he's 5 minutes away. It's been 3 days. I'm still waiting for him. I'm still waiting for some people who said they were coming for some program. So, Pastor, I'm in a car. I'm coming. I'll be there. I shall not disappoint you. In 2011, when we were coming to Gambia for the first time, I'm still waiting for some people who said they will come with me. We shall go with you. So that because of that, in this Aloud, we have developed what we call the quarter rule. And I'm so excited when I get new leaders and they have never experienced this quarter rule. The quarter rule, we got it from the parable of the sower. So we said that each time you do anything, 25% of those people will come. And when new people come, and I say, this program that you are doing, how many people are coming? So, we called about 200 people. 200 people said it. I said, you call 200? Expect what? The 50 people. Oh, they said, oh. I said, okay, you don't know. I said, me, I don't know. Sometimes I don't want to also dampen the spirit of new people. So I said, oh wow, 200. I'm with you. They shall be there. Go for the program and we are waiting. Then I can see him sweating. Hello. You have started, 2 hours ago. Where are you? You can laugh at them and say, that's people for you. Human beings, you are safe on your own until you start moving out to lead someone. I'm telling you. So many people, they don't like promotion. Many organizations, people are good on their own until you make them managers or something. And now they realize that they have trouble leading people. And so because of that, people are slack behind in their growth instead of growing. Because growth really in a ministry like this will usually mean that you being given an arm and to do, you see, responsibility. And responsibility requires that what? You lead other people as well. What will make this ministry grow is that all the various arms must have great leaders and strong leaders who are also building people in their own small corner. Isn't it powerful? Yeah, that's how it should be. But that requires new set of skills, which is more than leading yourself. And so that one too, I'll just give you 4 keys that will make you successful in that area. Number 1 is what I've just said. You must be successful at leading yourself. If you want to lead anybody, the first person you should lead is yourself. A lot of people work well, but they have not discovered how and why they are managed to work well. Now, if you want to know how to lead other people, you must know what works with human beings, and that will start with you. What works for you? How did you plan? How did you become a regimented person? How did you become how did you end up getting yourself straight? And a lot of people forget their past. They forget that they too, they were not disciplined until they became disciplined. They all forget. So if you understand all these things, then you can think about your past and understand the stage at which everybody is at every point in time, and learn to cut some slack for some people and grow with them. And then you don't expect 100 from people who started at 0, because you also started from somewhere. A lot of us, the parable of that Jesus told about the man who forgave. They forgave him what? Millions. He couldn't give $1. He had forgotten. That forgetfulness. Extend kindness to people, because you also expected some kindness. So lead yourself. You learn how to lead yourself. You realize that you yourself are also empowered to now understand what works and what doesn't work. You understand what I'm saying? The second thing you need to know is that people are not you. You have to understand this thing. A lot of people don't understand it. You are the nobody. People are not you. Human beings are different. Yes, they are all the same. They breathe, they have a nose, eyes. But makeup are different. People come from different homes, different backgrounds. In a place like Gambia, it's even more cosmopolitan. Somebody's house, they come with some value. Today I was just telling him that I saw something with his brother. He was very calm and laid back. As for his brother, they all have one wonderful bedroom house. Today when I saw wisdom, I was like, wow. Wisdom. When I asked any wisdom any question, he's driving very calm. He says, yeah. And and I love, by the way, we were driving, and then there were two people who had stopped in the middle of the road and were chatting. He stopped behind them. He was waiting. And I looked at him. I was expecting him to do some action as a Nigerian man. I said, this is a calm one. When they moved, then he also moved. And he just shook his head this way. He didn't even touch the horn. I would have done beep, beep. But people are different. If you are coming from a house where you are hot and your husband is like this, you're going to, honey, do something. I don't want a weak husband. He's not weak. He's just different. I married my wife, I just realized that not everybody approaches the same way as you also approach. Understand it. You don't get frustrated, and when you go to the bottom of your frustration, it's just that they can't understand that this person does not do what I do. It's a wrong fight. Wrong fight. You will not win. Jesus and his disciples, you realize they are different. Peter, not knowing as a disciple, he's still walking with a knife in his pocket. Jesus knew all the time. There are some people who say, oh, don't joke with Gambia. Yes, we pray, but knives are important. They are coming to arrest this. The guy's ears on the ground dancing. So, hey, Peter. Everybody and their character, everybody unique. Judas, master thief. Everybody knew. He knew the value of everything when he bought the years. Takes 1 year's with expensive. You know this one? Givenchy. Aisa Miyake. This one, you know where it is? It's from Italy. The guys who make it, Charlie, stop it. We are pouring it on Jesus. Come on. Isn't it the one who says he should be feeding poor people? You should give it to poor people. So, learn it. Learn it. Yes, the people you have been called to lead. If you're a follower, you must move. You must progress. You must help people that you are also leading as an arm. You must go as an evangelism. You must go. Get people. Get people. Get people. Get them. And as you get them, you realize that you're also growing in your leadership. Yeah. The third thing to also make sure that you grow in the leading of other people is to also make sure that constantly getting to know about your faith. Know about your faith. I know that sometimes they give you a certain road, in the road that you have been given. It's like they saw it in you, and a prophecy even came. But when the prophecy came, you can't see the prophecy in your body. You can't see the prophecy in your body. Walk by faith. Enter into the prophecy. Get to know more about it. They say evangelism. You have never done evangelism before. Or you did it following somebody. Now go and do it. Find something. Read about it. Do you know anybody that is doing something similar? Find out about it. Bring new information into it. Check more ideas. And you realize that, you see, people follow people who know. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah, people follow people who are taking them to where they have never been before. So you too be someone that is researching, getting to know more. So that when people, you see, each time you come in front of people, people should have been seeing this. You see that you have something more than they have. So otherwise people will not follow you. You see, So find something new, get to know something that you can also give to some people. And one of them is, as you are studying God's word, you'll be finding new revelations and also come and share it to people. Share. And as you share, you realize that people will also be drawn to you, because when they come there, you also bless them. Isn't it wonderful? Yeah. You see that you yourself, as you are, you see the thing about people following you is that, in a race, they say, when you turn around and no one is following you, it means you are last. You understand what I'm saying? So, but if at least one person is following you, you know that it's not all hopes are not lost. So that's how the Christian race is. As you are going, if one person is following, it pushes you to always go another step. Then everybody must have somebody that they are. Somebody that you brought to awake and you make sure the person stayed and the person grew. What do you think? Is it a good idea? A good idea. So find something every day, research and find something there. If it's about listening to tapes, listening to some other messages, or the messages that have been recorded and played from here, listen to it again. You see, a lot of us think that we have heard all the message. I don't know how many of you it has happened to you. You are listening to the message in the church, but when you got the recording, you were listening, you say, was I in the same room when they were preaching this message? Don't think you are too smart. Get it and listen to it over and over again. And as you listen to it, you get some things that nobody got. See, the thing about listening to messages is that the more you listen to the message, the more the message becomes you. Some years ago, we started teaching about one girl who was in Christ under the came. And I think we had listened to just one of Pastor Chris's message. And the message touched him so much. He thought he knew it. So when he came to preach. When she came, she was preaching. She got to a certain point. She realized that you need to lay a certain foundation before you can make that point that Pastor Chris made. But he couldn't make that foundation. So she kept standing. And you know, yes. He said, yes. People asked her one or two questions. Then she became angry and she used the anger to find a way to leave the stage. Let the message rest in you and become one with the message before you can also share. And as you share, you realize that the message has become yours. You have personalized it. You can even add some things that were not initially shared. So that as you do that, people realize that no, when they come to you, they get something. Then lastly, one of the ways by which you can lead people, as you are leading people, find ways by which you give people feedback. Give people feedback. Feedback. Be a person of feedback. And for feedback, there's an acronym that I use, ACE. ACE. ACE is simply the A stands for appreciation. You know how to appreciate people. Can you appreciate people when you do something good for you? Sometimes people say, you only talk about the bad things. I have never heard you say that I've done any good thing. Now, whatever you want people to do more, tell them, appreciate them. Very, very important. Now, the second one is coaching. The C is coaching. Tell people, listen, I know sometimes, it used to happen to me. When I'm leading people, I just want people to do their job. I have not trained them, I have not taught them how to do the job. Sometimes I have not taught them how to do the things. I just want them to do the job. If you want them to do the job, give them some feedback. Tell them how to do it. Show them. If you can do it with them, do it with them. Then lastly, evaluate them. Tell people how they are doing. Give them general principles and tell them, this is how you are doing. People want to know. Everywhere people are, everyone wants to know, how am I doing? It's an unfortunate thing that happened for me. It's a wrong evaluation. But I remember one time, my nose was blocked when I was in the school library in the university. And so I'll be there and then I'll just go like. Now the library was a story building, so the guy was sitting by me, called me and said, We got out of the library. I was standing in front of the library and said, no, let's go a little bit. This guy is becoming strange. So when I get closer, I said, it's body odor. What's the question again? Does my body smell? I'm so confused. What question are you asking? He said, all the time you're going. I am having my own struggles. Look at you. Look at you. It has nothing to do with it. But people want to know. People, in life, everyone wants to know, where am I? Where am I? Where am I in your scheme of things? You understand? Where am I in your scheme of things? Where am I? Everybody wants to know. Am I doing well? Am I okay? Do you like me here? I realized I was not giving some people feedback, so I realized that sometimes people say, what, they say many things. And I was telling them that, well, the best I can do, I'll try it for you. And so you too, as a person that is leading, let people know, how are they doing? I appointed you to be part of the tenor singers or the treble singers. Are you singing it well? They want to know. If it's not going well too, you can tell them the truth. But sometimes you get to you sing well, but increase the pitch. A lot of the things I shared today, there's personal stuff that also as a follower with by the grace of God, also using. And I believe that this is a unique call that God has given us. And as we continue to do, we will get it. But let me just finish it by just stating that if you will do, as you do this, God will bless every one of you in a unique way. Hallelujah. In a unique way. Now, the blessing that God will bless you, you will see vividly that you are very different from them. You will see clearly that God is promoting you and taking you from one level to the other. And I pray that will become an encouragement for you to do more, and do more, and take more territory. We should have the next time this place should be too small for us. We should be seen opening the place up and building more and doing more things, because there are strong people inside who are carrying and helping and holding the hand of the man of God and taking it to the next level. In Jesus' name. Shall we pray?
Dear saints of God, we believe this message has been a blessing to your soul. Please to share your testimony with us. Contact us on +220 3199 or 3064 155 or 3321 694. You can also send us an email at arcofchange1@gmail.com or follow us on Facebook.